Foodborne illnesses, often called food poisoning, are a serious public health concern. They occur when we consume food or drinks contaminated with harmful microorganisms or toxins. These contaminants can be bacteria, viruses, parasites, or even chemical substances. The impact of foodborne illnesses is global, affecting millions each year and sometimes leading to long-term health issues or even death. Anyone can get sick from contaminated food, but some individuals are more vulnerable to severe complications. These include young children, pregnant women, older adults, and people with weakened immune systems. By being informed and taking necessary precautions, we can protect ourselves and our loved ones from these preventable illnesses. Food safety starts with understanding the different types of contaminants that can lurk in our food. Each type of contaminant has its own characteristics and can cause a range of illnesses, from mild stomach upset to life-threatening conditions. Foodborne illnesses are caused by a variety of pathogens, each with its own characteristics and potential for harm. Understanding these pathogens is the first step in preventing illness. Norovirus is a common cause of foodborne illness, known for causing vomiting and diarrhea. Hepatitis A, another viral threat, can lead to liver inflammation. Bacteria Salmonella, often found in poultry and eggs, can cause severe diarrhea. E. coli, which can contaminate beef and produce, can lead to bloody diarrhea and kidney problems. Campylobacter, found in undercooked poultry, causes fever, cramps and diarrhea. Parasites. Giardia, a parasite found in contaminated water, causes intestinal issues. Toxoplasma gondii, found in undercooked meat, can be dangerous for pregnant women. Toxins. Botulinum toxin, produced by Clostridium botulinum, is a potent neurotoxin that can cause paralysis. Staphylococcal enterotoxin, produced by Staphylococcus aureus bacteria, causes severe vomiting. Recognizing the diversity of foodborne pathogens highlights the importance of comprehensive food safety practices. By understanding the sources and effects of these pathogens, we can make informed choices to protect our health. Let's take a closer look at 5 major foodborne pathogens: Salmonella, E. coli, Campylobacter, botulism, and hepatitis A. Understanding their sources and symptoms can help us stay vigilant. Salmonella, found in raw poultry, eggs, and unpasteurized milk. Symptoms include diarrhea, fever, and vomiting. A recent outbreak was linked to contaminated chicken. E. coli, certain strains can cause severe illness. Sources include undercooked beef and contaminated produce. Symptoms range from severe stomach cramps to kidney failure. A recent outbreak involved contaminated romaine lettuce. Campylobacter, common in raw poultry and contaminated water. Symptoms include diarrhea, fever, and nausea. A recent outbreak occurred in a restaurant chain. Botulism, caused by a toxin from Clostridium botulinum, linked to improperly canned foods and baked potatoes. Symptoms include double vision and muscle weakness. A recent case was linked to homemade canned vegetables. Hepatitis A contaminates food and water. It can also spread through person-to-person contact. Symptoms include fatigue, nausea, and jaundice. A recent outbreak was traced to contaminated frozen berries. These outbreaks remind us of the importance of food safety. Stay informed and follow safe food handling practices to minimize risk. While foodborne illnesses can affect anyone, certain groups are more vulnerable to severe complications. Pregnant women. During pregnancy, a woman's immune system is naturally suppressed to accommodate the growing fetus. This makes them more susceptible to infections, including foodborne illnesses. Some pathogens, like Listeria monocytogenes, can cross the placenta and harm the unborn baby, potentially leading to miscarriage, stillbirth, or premature birth. Young children, infants, and young children have immature immune systems, making them more vulnerable to infections. Their smaller body size also means that even a small amount of bacteria or toxins can have a greater impact. Older adults, as we age, our immune systems weaken, increasing the risk of infections. People with weakened immune systems. Individuals with weakened immune systems, such as those undergoing chemotherapy, organ transplant recipients, or people with HIV/AIDS, are at a higher risk of serious complications from foodborne illnesses. It's crucial to be mindful of these vulnerable populations and take extra precautions when preparing food for them. Following safe food handling practices can significantly reduce their risk of contracting foodborne illnesses. Foodborne illnesses can manifest in various ways, ranging from mild discomfort to life-threatening complications. Understanding the range of symptoms and potential consequences is vital for seeking timely medical attention. Common symptoms. The most common symptoms of food poisoning include nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, abdominal cramps, and fever. Severe consequences. In severe cases, foodborne illnesses can lead to dehydration, chronic health issues, and even death. Some pathogens can cause long-term health problems such as kidney failure, reactive arthritis, and Guillain-Barré syndrome, a rare neurological disorder. Complications in vulnerable populations, pregnant women, young children, older adults, and people with weakened immune systems are more susceptible to severe complications from foodborne illnesses. Prompt medical attention is crucial if you suspect you have a foodborne illness, especially if you experience severe symptoms, belong to a high-risk group, or if your symptoms persist for more than a few days. The impact of foodborne illnesses extends far beyond individual health. These preventable illnesses also carry a significant economic burden affecting healthcare systems, businesses, and the overall economy. Healthcare costs. Treating foodborne illnesses places a substantial strain on healthcare systems worldwide. The costs associated with doctors' visits, hospitalizations, laboratory tests, and medications contribute to the economic burden. In severe cases, long-term care and rehabilitation may be necessary, further adding to the expenses. Lost productivity. Food poisoning often leads to missed work or school days, reducing productivity and impacting businesses and the economy. For individuals, lost wages can create financial hardship. Food industry impacts. Outbreaks of foodborne illnesses can have devastating consequences for the food industry. Recalls, lawsuits, and damage to brand reputation can result in significant financial losses. Addressing the economic impact of foodborne illnesses requires a multifaceted approach. Recent outbreaks of foodborne illnesses serve as stark reminders of the ongoing threat to public health and the importance of vigilance in food safety practices. 2023 norovirus outbreak at a wedding. A norovirus outbreak at a wedding catering event sickened dozens of guests, highlighting the rapid spread of viruses in communal settings. This outbreak emphasized the importance of proper hand hygiene and food handling practices by food service workers. 2022 Listeria contamination in dairy products. Listeria monocytogenes contamination was detected in products from a major dairy producer, leading to a widespread recall. This outbreak underscored the potential for bacterial contamination in seemingly safe, processed foods, and the importance of proper pasteurization and handling practices. 2023 Cyclospora outbreak, linked to imported produce. An outbreak of cyclosporiasis caused by the parasite Cyclospora cayetanensis was linked to imported fresh produce, emphasizing the global nature of food safety challenges. By staying informed about potential sources of contamination and following safe food handling practices, we can minimize our risk and protect public health. Preventing foodborne illnesses is everyone's responsibility. Safe food handling practices at home, restaurants, and while traveling reduce the risk of food poisoning. Proper hygiene is crucial in preventing harmful microorganisms. Wash hands with soap and water for at least 20 seconds before handling food. Sanitize surfaces that come into contact with food. Cooking food to the proper temperature kills harmful bacteria. Use a food thermometer to ensure food is cooked to safe temperatures. Avoid consuming raw or undercooked meat, poultry, seafood, and eggs. Refrigerate perishable foods promptly to slow bacterial growth. Store raw meat separately to prevent cross-contamination. Use separate cutting boards for raw meat and other foods. When in doubt, throw it out. Discard spoiled food. Wash fruits and vegetables thoroughly before eating or preparing them. Follow these measures to reduce your risk of foodborne illness and protect your loved ones. Foodborne illnesses pose a significant public health threat, impacting millions of people globally each year. Understanding the causes, symptoms, and preventative measures is essential for protecting ourselves and our communities from these preventable illnesses. We've explored the various pathogens responsible for food poisoning, from bacteria like Salmonella and E. coli to viruses like norovirus and hepatitis A. The economic burden of foodborne illnesses underscores the importance of prevention. By adopting safe food handling practices, from proper hygiene and cooking to safe storage, we can significantly reduce our risk of contracting a foodborne illness. By staying informed about potential sources of contamination and following recommended guidelines, we can enjoy our meals with confidence. Remember, when it comes to food safety, prevention is always the best medicine.